but right before the outbreak of the second one. Who said a weird web series about rubbing rust-covered objects with your grotesque leaf fingers wouldn't be educational? And here's where it gets interesting, because remember, based on Horace Horsecollar and the 2 songs he sings, the time we spend with Salad Fingers is at least 1939, which is 20 years after the end of the Great War. And yet he talks about it like it's still going on. He's delusional, mentally stuck in the past. It's also important to note that we see background paintings of normal people and places, like the one in episode 1, as well as this one of a church in episode 5. From flashbacks, we can see that Salad Fingers has experienced things like hair salons, so there is a real world here. A real world filled with actual normal-looking people like the kid in episode 2 and his picnic partner in episode 5. In short, the post-apocalyptic wasteland filled with irradiated mutants that Salad Fingers wanders through is not reality, as many other theories believe. It's how he sees the world. Very clearly, there was a moment in his life during the Great War that caused him to have a break from the existing reality, and he's entered a state of arrested development ever since. Which means that things start to get complicated in a hurry, because not only is he lost in time, but his personality is also jumbled. While it would be easy to lump all of Salad Fingers' actions onto one person, he actually shows himself to hop between various characters and backstories without realizing it. For instance, when speaking with Kenneth, he laments being left behind as the rest of the boys went out to the Great War.
It was frightfully rude of you blokes to leave for the Great War without me.
But then 2 episodes later, we see him writing the equivalent of a teacher's note explaining why he can't come to the front today, implying that he's already been there.
I shan't be able to attend the war today.
Not to mention him speaking fluent French.
Nabila, comment t'appelles-tu? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
And understanding Morse code, both skills a soldier would likely have from his time during the war, but made especially stranger since he shows that he can neither read nor write, as evidenced by his failed letter writing in episode 9, his made-up letter reading earlier in that same episode, and his willful disregard for Harry the Barbecue Man's name tag in episode 2, instead choosing to name him
Milford Cubicle.
and then joyfully play the flute for him. Like I said, this series is so weird. We also